Hello everyone, this is Ayesha Omar. You're watching me on Something Hot. Subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit the bell.
Assalamualaikum Aisha.
Walaikum salam.
कैसी हैं आप?
Good, how are you?
Very well. So we're at the set of Bulbulay.
Yes.
Such a highly anticipated drama.
The
How are you
Bulbulay
feeling
house.
being on the set again?
Well, it's a house. Technically, it's not a set, but I mean, you
Bulbulay,
call it
Bulbulay house.
the Bulbulay house. I'm actually, it's not the same house as before. So वो nostalgic feelings कम हैं क्योंकि घर change हो गया है.
अच्छा.
कुछ episodes के लिए ये घर है. और सॉरी मेरी जो कास्ट है वो बहुत लाउड और बड़े
वो तो हमें पता ही
जज्बाती लोग हैं.
हमें पता आपकी कास्ट के बारे में.
बड़े जज्बाती लोग हैं. अभी so you know what we do is in the afternoons we shoot in the lawn and फिर कोई outdoor scenes होते हैं तो वो बाहर सड़क के कोई scenes करने जाते हैं. तो अभी पीछे से महमूद साहब and the doctor and the entire crew is you know going to shoot scenes on the road. तो it feels like, you know, I'm just reuniting with family.
I just want to ask.
होते ना कि आप अपने cousins से और अपनी family से बड़े सालों बाद मिल रहे होते हैं. That's the feeling that I got because I think we're resuming off shoot after 2 years, and there was some stuff in the middle that happened. But I don't think I should talk about it. But now we're back.
I won't probe you either.
Yeah.
खुद ही अगर कुछ बताना चाहें.
एक और चैनल पे ये शो जा रहा था, फिर वो नहीं गया, फिर वहाँ एपिसोड शूट हुई, and now we're back on ARY, which is home for me. I love ARY Digital, and we're back.
चलने मेरे ख्याल में चलते. अच्छा आयशा ये बताएं, कुछ साल पहले हमारी मुलाकात हुई थी और हमने डिस्कस किया था कि बुलबुले कितना insanely popular है masses में. You know, even when you told me even when you were traveling up north, वहाँ पर भी people recognize you as Khoobsurat, and now I believe because of YouTube there's a whole new generation that has come to know of Khoobsurat and of Bulbulay. How does it feel like, you know, after all these years the popularity keeps increasing?
I mean the fact that this name Khoobsurat has become my identity, और लोग अब मुझे दो नामों से जानते हैं, या तो आयशा उमर या खूबसूरत. So I mean it's like I don't even correct them. We're like, oh खूबसूरत, I'm like जी. I don't even say नहीं. मतलब कुछ लोगों को actually मेरा नाम भी नहीं पता होगा. You know, the little kids, 2-year-old kids or 3-year-old kids, they know me as Khoobsurat, and they're like खूबसूरत. So I'm like, हाँ, that's my name. So it feels surreal, you know. It's been there for 11-12 years now. So I have come to terms with it. I've accepted it. It's become a part of my identity, if you know, if you want to call it that. But it always gives me a lot of I don't know. It fills me with gratitude. It fills me with a very humbling kind of feeling where I'm like, really? Do I really deserve this? Am I really that known? Am I really that familiar? Am I really that close to people? And I am.
But they probably think that they know you, right?
They feel,
and they expect Khoobsurat to communicate with them when they meet you.
Yeah, so they expect me to interact with them in the same casual way, and उनकी familiarity बहुत है मेरे character से. So they're not formal with me. Sometimes, of course, it's invasive to your privacy, because you're like, okay, if I'm surrounded by 30 women and they'll be like, हाँ भाई खूबसूरत क्या हाल है, नबील कहाँ है? And of course sometimes it's a lot of fun to interact like that, but sometimes it's also invasive, and there's no boundary, because I'm in their houses 4 times a day every single day.
And now on YouTube 24/7, yeah.
And on YouTube 24/7, so they feel like I'm a part of their family. They feel like वही jokes वो कर सकते हैं और करते हैं, and it's lovely also.
But कभी-कभी bother भी करता.
Bother नहीं करता. Sometimes I'm not able to probably give them exactly what they're looking for, because
Because you can't be खूबसूरत all the
I
time.
am in some zone, or I am not well sometimes, or I'm busy running around doing something, पर मैं shopping कर रही होंगी या मैं कोई groceries कर रही हूँ, and I have like 10 minutes to finish everything. So sometimes I feel like I can't give myself the way they expect, right? I can't be that bubbly and that energetic, and I have to be like, I'm sorry, I have to go, nahin, please दो pictures और ले लें, and I'm like, I don't have time. So I feel really bad because the familiarity with people is a lot, and I feel like I can't sometimes come up to their expectations. And I don't know where that comes from. Maybe that comes from a place where I've always been, I've not a, I don't seek approval, but I've always liked to be to come up to expectations लोगों की. तो मुझे लगता है कि जब वो मैं नहीं कर पा रही होती तो मुझे उससे anxiety होती है, that I'm not being able to give exactly what I want to. So that's what I feel with this character a lot. That they expect a lot of time and a lot of energy coming back to them, and I sometimes am not able to give it.
ज्यादा आपको कौन तंग करता है, बच्चे या खवातीन या
देखो,
बड़ी
तंग
उम्र
नहीं कोई
के?
करता.
मतलब हाउंड, लेट्स से हाउंड ज्यादा कौन करता
You
है?
know, it's funny that kids love. I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
You were just telling me that your own daughter is a big fan of Bulbulay, but kids love this show. और पता नहीं वो कैसे बच्चों की fan following शुरू हुई, because this show is not meant for kids. I mean, it's not like it wasn't meant for kids, but it wasn't targeted towards the younger audience. And maybe it was Momo's antics, the way she walks, the funny faces that she makes. She looks like a cartoon character, and the other characters that we have in the show as well. So they started getting a lot of sort of attention from kids, and kids became huge fans of this show. 2-year-old kids who don't know how to talk,
True.
who can't converse, who are not going to school, but they sit and watch this show. And parents are like, वो सोते नहीं हैं जब तक वो खाना नहीं खाते अगर वो ये show ना देखें. So I think kids do, obviously, the most amount of feedback and the most amount of love is coming from kids, but it's also coming from women a lot, housewives, young girls also, because खूबसूरत का जो character है वो लड़कियों में बहुत popular है. People look at what I'm wearing,
What
how
you
I
wear, yeah, of
dress.
course.
So I have to be, initially I wasn't careful about that at all. मुझे जो नज़र आता था मैं पहन लेती थी. I wasn't careful about okay, I have to look good. But then I started working on खूबसूरत's character and her outlook and the way she looks and what she wears and her behavior, her way of dressing, all of that. So there's girls and kids both, but there's also older people.
Yeah.
Like लोगों के जो grandparents हैं
नाना
और
type.
हाँ और parents हैं, वो सब बैठ के देखते हैं because they
Because it's such a wholesome family show.
it is,
वो
and they
YouTube
feel
पे अगर बच्चे देख भी रहे हो तो साथ में आप देखना शुरू करो, then you can't stop watching it.
yeah, I don't
that's
know,
how it is.
there's some addictive quality in
Yeah.
this show. I think it's just so stupid and funny and meaningless that it takes you away from like reality. And what's funny is Hassan, we get a lot of duas. It's not funny, it's actually really I'm very grateful for it कि हमें लोगों की दुआएं बहुत मिलती हैं कि आप हमें हंसाते हैं. We're going through some dark times, and then in the middle we just come across the show, and then because there's so much misery and there's so much and other dramas में इतना like suppression है और रोना धोना है और फिर news में भी इतनी गमगीन खबरें हैं. So when we watch Bulbulay, for those 20 minutes we're distracted and we just sort of get transported into some other zone, and they actually give us a lot of blessings and prayers for that कि आप हमें हंसाते हैं. So अल्लाह आप लोगों को खुश रखे.
अच्छा, मुझे ये बताएं कि अब खूबसूरत और नबील इन सब कैरेक्टर्स की जिंदगियों में कोई 2 साल का आ गया गैप, जैसे आपने बताया ब्रेक आ गया.
हाँ.
अब जब 2 साल बाद ये सारे कैरेक्टर्स रीयूनाइट होने जा रहे हैं तो स्टोरी कहाँ से पिक करेगी
अब स्टोरी
और इनकी जिंदगियों में क्या होने वाला?
अच्छा, अब मैं रिवील नहीं करना चाहती
थोड़ा सा
because
तो मतलब
ईद से we're starting from the first day of Eid, And of course,
सॉरी आपको काट रहा हूँ, ये फर्स्ट डे ऑफ ईद से ऑन एयर होना शुरू?
first day of Eid से ये show on air होगा फिर से. So we're going to be there on Eid, and then it's a weekly show. So every Sunday will be a new episode, just like last time.
Alright.
And पूरे हफ्ते repeats चलती हैं rotation पे.
जी.
And इतनी सारी episodes shoot हो चुकी हैं. I mean, I think we have about 500-600 episodes in our bank. So they just run on like sort of a rotation all the time. So पुरानी episodes बीच में चल रही होती हैं, नई चल रही होती हैं. And over the course of 11 years, I've lost weight. I was chubby when I started this show, and I lost a lot of weight in the middle. So कभी कभार लोग पुरानी episodes देखते हैं और वो देख के मुझे 2 घंटे बाद मैं उनको कहीं नजर आ जाती हूँ. So they're like, आप इतनी पतली हो गई हैं, आप तो बड़ी मोटी लगती हैं. अभी तक I get that. And I'm like, जी मैं 5 साल पहले थोड़ी चबी होती थी, मैं 5 साल से पतली हूँ, लेकिन आप पुरानी एपिसोड देख रहे हैं तो इसलिए आपको लग रहा है कि मैं अभी तक वैसे ही हूँ. So yeah, after 2 years we've come back, and it's हम तो इतने चेंज नहीं हुए, बच्चे बहुत बड़े हो गए हैं और बच्चे आज नहीं हैं शूट पे because they're not in every episode. Sona and Chandi. Because kids grow up fast.
And they're the same kids, by the way?
Of course, they're the same kids. And in 2 years, वो दोनों इतने लंबे हो गए हैं. They've become like, they're almost our height. So we're like, oh my God, हमारे छोटे बच्चे कहाँ गए? They've become like little people. So they've really changed, and they've got minds of their own, and they've got their own personalities. And we are still the same. 2 सालों में इतना तो नहीं बदल जाते.
नहीं, but in terms of story or plot points?
No, it has to be the same.
शरारतें उसी तरह की हैं या थोड़ी सी चेंज हो गई?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, वो ही रहेगा सब कुछ. The family is going to be the same.
अभी भी आप नबील को शट अप नबील कह रही हैं?
बिल्कुल कह रही हूँ, बिल्कुल. और अभी भी मेरे पापा ही के पैसों पे पूरा घर चल रहा है और पूरी फैमिली जो मुफ्तखोर है वो अभी भी हैं. But our house has changed. I'm not going to tell you how, and it will change again. Okay. So we're in this house for like about I think about 20 episodes, which I shouldn't be revealing, but
अब तो कर दिया आपने.
But अब तो कर दिया और फिर हम कहीं और जाएंगे. So we're going to keep changing locations. Maybe we take the show abroad as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You've done that before as well.
Yeah, we went to Dubai.
You went to Dubai.
And we might plan another country. So, the family will go on a trip. So, wo bhi hoga.
So lots of interesting stuff happening.
Lots of interesting things. But the situations have to stay the same. It is a dysfunctional family. और जो मर्द हैं फैमिली के वो कोई काम नहीं करते और वो हर वक्त क्रेजी स्कीम्स डिवाइस करते रहते हैं कि हम किस तरह पैसे बनाएं, एंड दे फेल मिजरेबली. सो दैट इज़ द क्रक्स. I mean, that's the main soul or theme or subject of the show. Bulbulay is basically they're always like in their fantasy world and imagining that they'll make tons of money and believing in it, and they don't. So they keep getting fooled by people, or they try and fool people and then people fool them. So yeah, that's what's going to keep on happening. But we are definitely going to try and bring in more interesting characters. And we're going to try and bring in other stock characters. We're going to change things around a little bit and maybe experiment with situations as well.
आयशा, हमें ये तो पता चल गया कि खूबसूरत की ज़िंदगी में आगे क्या होने वाला है. ये बताएं आयशा उमर की ज़िंदगी में क्या होने वाला है, जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट सवाल है. 2 फिल्में हैं पाइपलाइन में, काफ, कंगना और रेबरा. हाँ. और टीवी पे 3. तीसरी कौन सी है बताएं ना.
एक और फिल्म है जो मैंने कामरान शाहिद फिल्म्स के साथ की है.
अच्छा.
It's about the partition of East Pakistan and West Pakistan.
Breaking news?
नहीं, I've spoken about it at a couple of places. It's a complete, like a non-commercial film. और मेरा character is also a very serious character. I'm playing a college student जो एक, she's a budding reporter and journalist. And it's set at the time of the partition of East Pakistan and West Pakistan. So वो खत्म हो चुकी है.
Early 70s.
71
late
war,
60s,
it's the war.
Late 60s, early 70s.
And it's
oh, it's set during the time.
Yeah,
okay.
Of course.
Okay.
It's about the partition.
Okay.
Yeah.
अच्छा.
And it's a very intense character. और वो खत्म हो चुका है उस पे काम. So
अच्छा, शूट भी कर लिया आपने?
हाँ, it's finished.
कब आ रही है?
आनी तो थी मार्च में, 23rd मार्च को. बट मुख्तलिफ चीज़ें होती रहती हैं हमारे मुल्क में, तो उसकी वजह से डिलेज होते रहते हैं. उसके पोस्ट पे काम चल रहा है, डबिंग भी हो गई है. इट्स ऑल डन नाउ.
बट उसका हमने पोस्टर या टीजर या अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं देखा हमने.
अभी इट्स they haven't started.
And what's it called?
Even the name is not finalized right now. Yeah.
All right.
So Kamran Shahid is the producer. and basically it's a ISPR. It's not an ISPR film, but you know, it's logistics, because every time you make a large film like that, where you need you know, you need to show the army, you need to shoot in like sensitive areas, so you need help from you know, the army and ISPR. They will obviously, if they help you, only then can you have access to those areas. So उनके साथ मिलके काम किया है. काफ कंगना में भी there's you know, logistic support from ISPR, and they've been there to help in every way, because उसमें भी 2 tracks हैं, एक Indian track है और एक पाकिस्तानी track है. So वो आने वाली है, और ये भी वो अक्टूबर में आ रही है इंशाल्लाह. That film is complete also.
ठीक है.
Yeah, it took a while.
But we've heard कि रेबरा भी is almost complete. उसका क्या situation है, बताएं. वो आपकी तस्वीरें एहसन खान के साथ इतनी वायरल हुई एक टाइम पे, और फिर आपके फैंस इंतजार ही करते रह गए.
रहबरा की कहानी बहुत दुख भरी है, बिकॉज बहुत हमने जोर शोर से शुरू की शूट, एंड देन सो द प्रोड्यूसर वाज लाइक टोटली न्यू person, not ever having any experience before in the industry. She was like I think a therapist from the US. तो उन्होंने ये रिस्क लिया, और आई थिंक क्योंकि जब आप नए प्रोड्यूसर होते हैं, यू डू नॉट नो, यू कांट sort of predict what kind of situations you're going to land up in. So I think उनके budget के कुछ issues हो गए थे, उनके पैसे ख़त्म हो गए, and we still had a chunk of the movie left. Although मैं कहूँगी मेरी और एहसन की ज़िंदगी की ये सबसे मुश्किल तरीन शूट होगी.
क्यों? वो क्यों?
और बहुत मेहनत की है हमने इस प्रोजेक्ट पे. हमने 6 months, बल्कि over a span of 1 year, 6 months in a go, and then other little chunks we gave. और इतनी मेहनत हमने ज़िंदगी में शायद किसी प्रोजेक्ट पे नहीं की होगी, because it's an outdoor film. There's a lot of traveling involved. There's a bit of a road trip also. So हमने हर मुल्क के हर कोने में शूट किया. अच्छा. We've been to Balochistan, and we've shot in Sindh, and we've shot in Punjab, we've shot in villages in Kasur, we've shot all over, and in extreme temperatures. January की सर्दी में हम कसूर के गांव में शूट कर रहे होते थे, with wearing like half sleeve silk के शलवार कमीज जो चल रहा है पूरी फिल्म में. So finally the director contacted me and Ehsan after about a year and a half कि भाई अब हमने सोचा है कि हम शूट रिज्यूम करें और जो काम रह गया है वो करें. तो me and Ehsan are like, okay, you know, अब 2 साल बाद एक चीज़ फिर से शुरू हो रही है, just like Bulbulay. So getting into that character again, एक break आ जाती है, you look different, you feel different. So you know, maintaining the same mood, going back to that character, and then इतना कुछ फिल्मों की दुनिया में भी हो गया, standard ऊपर चले गए हैं अब इतनी अच्छी, you know, we've seen some fantastic films in the last 2 years. So we can't take out a product which is like substandard at all. Not that this is, but we want to really now sort of work hard on it.
Okay.
So we're gonna see कि अभी सारी footage कैसी है, उसमें क्या add करना है, क्या कम, maybe we want to reshoot something. So वो सब होना है. तो
तब तक जो आपके फैंस desperately wait कर रहे हैं आपको बड़े पर्दे पे दोबारा देखने के लिए, उनके लिए कोई मैसेज?
मैसेज यही है कि मैं भी आप लोगों की तरह desperately wait कर रही हूँ अपने आप को बड़े पर्दे पर देखने के लिए. I'm dying to be back on the cinema screen as well, and I just feel that I made some wrong choices in the last couple of years. You know, people are not very quick to acknowledge that हमने कुछ गलत decisions किए, लेकिन मैंने कुछ projects ऐसे choose किए जो मैं regret किया कि मैंने choose किए, और कुछ मैंने ऐसे नहीं choose किए which came my way.
Would you want to name some?
No, I don't.
अच्छा, जो regret कर रही हैं वो भी नहीं?
नहीं भाई.
अच्छा. जो छोड़े वो भी नहीं, और जो
छोड़े भी, फिर
जो छोड़े वो भी नहीं,
जो छोड़े वो भी नहीं. वो पता ही है लोगों को, 2-3 ऐसे projects थे जो मैंने छोड़े, and they were really huge films, and I don't know what happened at that time that I wasn't able to do them. मैंने कोई जान के नहीं छोड़े, कोई कुछ ना कुछ हो गया, commitments थी, वो accommodate नहीं हो सका जी. But I'm working on putting together a team for a couple of passion projects. अच्छा. Yeah, I think अब वो time.
Please do tell passion projects के बारे में. किस तरह के passion projects हैं?
I can't.
Producer तो नहीं बनने वाली हैं?
नहीं. I can't reveal too much. No, basically I want to go back to what my my sort of
Theater?
no. What I love doing is I love working on like health, and I'm very passionate about
Yeah.
my health and what I eat, and I'm a big foodie.
Yeah.
So I want to do something there, and I also
रेस्टोरेंट तो नहीं खोलने वाली हैं
नहीं,
आप?
लेकिन खोलना चाहूँगी. आई वुड लव टू. अभी उसका टाइम नहीं है, सोचा है. I get very intimidated by the idea because that takes up everything.
Yeah.
Then you can only do that.
Yeah.
You can't juggle an acting career and this showbiz career with that. So वो भी करना है मुझे. I would love to open a little organic cafe, with healthy food available at all times. और मैं खुद भी मतलब अपने लिए खोलना चाहूँगी कि मैं वहाँ खा सकूँ दिन रात. But that's something in the pipeline. I will do that. लेकिन और दो तीन चीज़ें हैं जिन पे काम हो रहा है. And I want to go back to singing. I want to sing more, and I want to paint also.
Lovely.
Yeah, so let's see.
चले, thank you very much Ayesha for inviting us to the Bulbulay house and for giving
You
us so
didn't
much
really
time.
go inside and meet
अभी हम
anyone.
जाके देखते हैं ना, अभी हम
हाँ, आप
जाके
चलें और
बाकी-
देखें कि
बाकी
अंदर
भी
शूटिंग
देखते
हो रही है.
हैं. But thank you for this lovely chat.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming. And it's always, I love, I've started loving interviews, face-to-face interviews. I don't really like filling out, questionnaires or things in print. क्योंकि face-to-face जब आप किसी से बात करते हैं ना, you end up learning a lot about your own self at that moment. You talk about things that you don't think about otherwise. And so it's like self-discovery.
चले, here's to hoping that
Catharsis.
there are more interviews coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.